Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. And I wasn't going to do a face shave, but it's been about 15 or 16 hours now and it's driving me nuts. So, not good if I have to shave every day. It will drive me crazy if I get a bit of a morning, a bit of an afternoon shadow. I feel scruffy, so I'm going to whip it off using Soap Commander Vision. It's pretty hot today, it's into a winter now, but I would say it's around about 30 degrees today, so it's getting up there. So I'm going to use a sort of relatively cool soap. Scent on this is just a beautiful minty fresh scent. I don't know if it actually says on here what the scent profile is, but all I get from it is a sort of spearmint peppermint mix. It's beautiful, it really is. Massive tub of soap. I've sent out a few samples from this as well, and it's just huge. What is it? What size is it? 6 ounces. So it's going to go a long way, that tub. I'm using my channel commission brush, another Cut Above with Chris, Tony Forsyth custom shaving brush, 26mm tuxedo knot, straight onto the dry soap. I don't bloom any soaps, as you guys know. And if you've never seen what goes on with wet shaving, this is the first video. Blooming is basically when you put a layer of warm water, probably 4 or 5 tablespoons worth of water on top of the soap to allow the top layer of the soap to soften up, and also to allow the fragrance of the soap to sort of come out with the essential oils or the fragrance oils or whatever's been used to try and get that scent out there. But I don't do it. I don't prep my face. No pre-shave treatment for me. I just get stuck straight into the shave with cold water, and away we go. Scent strength out the tub is very similar to the scent strength once it's lathered or loaded, around about probably good 5, 5.5, maybe pushing a 6 in terms of scent strength out of 10. Brush is loaded. The face is wet, and here we go. So I just paint it on first. This is the only full-size tub of Soap Commander that I've got, but it's superb, or it was. I haven't used it for a long time. I've got a fear now of soaps where I've had reactions to soaps which I've had for a while and used before, but I'm getting an allergic reaction to them now. So I'm sort of worried that a lot of the soaps that I use now I'm going to get the same problem. It's probably all in my head. All I'm doing now is dipping the tips. So, for you guys that follow Facebook, follow any of the groups on there, I don't know whether you caught the post from Peter Chakalis saying that it looks like he's going to pull the pin on the videos. No more videos, shaving videos that is, not videos showcasing artisan products, but actual shaving videos themselves. I don't think there's any menthol in this, but it has got a lovely cooling sensation from the mint oils. But like I say, it doesn't seem to matter what artisan soap I use. The only thing that varies is whether I get an allergic reaction, really. I've had the odd one which hasn't been a great lathering soap, one of them being Through the Fire Fine Craft Espresso Root Beer. I struggle with it. I sent it to Spencer Frankel over here in Australia, and he sort of struggled with it as well. The scent's incredible on it, but the actual soap was difficult to get going. So there we go. Brush is caked, my face is caked. The OneBlade is ready. Again, 3 shaves in a row, 3 days in a row. Second use on this blade, and let's just see how she performs. It'll be interesting to see whether I can actually get 3 shaves out of one of these blades. Three comfortable shaves, that is. I mean, I could get 3 shaves out of any blade, really. Whether it's worth it or not is a completely different matter. First pass down, very nice, very smooth. Love the scent on this Soap Commander Vision, it's really nice. Lovely minty fresh. Into lather number 2. Which is lovely, and across the grain. I mean, I would have to sort of tend to agree with OneBlade. And say that the razor performs better on the first use of the blades, it really does. This is still very smooth, but it's not as smooth as it was yesterday. I am still getting used to it, but it's definitely not as smooth. But the shave itself is going great. And the lather from the soap is outstanding. It really is. That's the third lather, and it's as good as you can get on some first lathers from soaps. It really is. Lovely, thick, creamy. And this is the vegan edition as well, which makes it even more impressive how slick this soap is. It does offer a very nice minty, fresh feeling as well. That's a really close shave again. What a shave, absolutely superb. Post shave feel, it's excellent, it's really nice, lovely moisturised. This blade now, you just sort of slide it out. It doesn't come out super smooth. I watch some guys do this and the blade just slides straight out. Mine seems to want to have a bit of fun coming out. In fact, I don't want to come out at all. There we go. It's a bit of a nightmare getting out. I wonder if there's a bit of a fault in it somewhere. I really don't know. I don't know. Yeah, second use. That'll go in the bin now. I can feel it's not as good as it was the first two shave, or the first shave, and it was slowly getting worse through the second shave. So it's a 2 shave blade for me. I don't think I'm going to get 3. I'm not going to push it for 3 because it gives a super comfortable, super smooth shave with no irritation, no nothing. So you can't ask for much more than that. This will sting no matter what. Shea Moisture shave, after shave lotion or after shave splash, and it's just a herbal elixir, prevents bumps and irritation and stuff like that, but it burns like buggery when you put it on. Actually, surprisingly, it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. In fact, it wasn't really that bad at all, if I'm honest. It was actually pretty pleasant. Right. Well, that's drying in. Now that stuff dries in quicker than witch hazel, I find. It's got, oh, I'm pretty sure it's got, has it got alcohol in it? No, there's no alcohol in it. I tell you what, I'm amazed there isn't, because the amount of burn you get from it. So there's alum in there and there's witch hazel and all other sorts of things, but there's no actual alcohol. Yeah, I love that minty scent though. And it's not a in-your-face mint, it's a nice sort of mild spearminty sort of mint. Right, the soap was Soap Commander Vision, which is Aqua, Amber and Mint. I've just found it scent. I knew it was on somewhere, so it's on the top. Aqua, Amber and Mint. I do get the amber as well. The aqua, I don't know, is it aqua because it's got water in it? No, I really don't know. But amber I can smell, the mint I can definitely smell. It's almost like a warming, cooling scent, sort of that sort of way. The brush was the Tony Forsyth TF Custom Shaving Brushes, 26mm tuxedo with the Phantom Nebula colours. This is a custom handle that he made for me as well for my channel. I don't know whether he's turned any more of these, but it's a very comfortable handle to hold. Good size handle as well, which is great. I then moved, the razor was the OneBlade, second use on the blade. Very smooth shave, pretty much irritation free. That splash I put on there is giving me a little bit of redness, but that's because it really gets in there intensely and burns. Shea Moisture Shave Aftershave. Really nice stuff, very citrusy. And I'm just going to finish off as I did with my head earlier on. Nivea Too Faced, why not? You'd be sick of the sight of Nivea Too Faced. I should really use something else. But when it's that bloody good. When you're shaving every day, you need stuff. It's going to make a difference. I've used that Shea Moisture Shave, I've now got no burn at all from the alcohol. No burn whatsoever. Beautiful. Lovely greasy sheen to my face. It does go away with this Nivea Too Faced. It's very oily, very greasy feeling in your hands and on your face for that initial little bit. And then, even in your hands, it's great on your hands. It just absorbs in there with the moisture, with the glycerin and everything. It's just incredible. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And certainly the artisans that are out there making aftershave should really look at something like that, I think, personally. I think it's an excellent idea. Not only that, I can get a glass bottle and make it look similar to this. It just looks good. Looks great. There's obviously colours and crap in this one as well, but it does look nice, and I'm sure people like Barrister and Man and things like that could come up with something like that, a split formula that you shake. Just adds a bit of pizzazz to your shave as well, I find. But anyway, I shall leave you guys to it. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.